Glad you could join us. I'm Kenesha Dees. A racial justice group calls for transparency in the case of Steve Perkins, among many of the voices in Decatur. But the group also points out what they say are false arrests in search for justice. Our Jasmine Bird gives us a listen.
No resident should be shot dead in their front yard for checking on a disturbance.
It's been 21 days since the deadly officer-involved shooting of Steve Perkins, and now Standing in Power Justice Group is responding to Decatur Police Chief Todd Pinion.
The Decatur Police Chief admitted to a personal connection with Steve Perkins and acknowledged the initial reports contained misinformation. However, Steve's name remains uncleared, and there has been no timeline of events provided based on body cam footage or other resources by Chief Todd Pinion, Mayor Boeing, or the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency.
The racial justice group member says if Chief Pinion and Mayor Bowling genuinely knew Steve,
you would act swiftly and with excellence, just as he did. You would understand his love for Decatur and the community and provide answers we need for closure and healing.
I reached out to Decatur Police Department in regards to Pinion's connection with Perkins. Pinion said, quote, he was an acquaintance from a gym we both frequented and routinely saw and spoke with each other while working out, end quote. The group also want First Amendment protections.
We also want to shed light on the threats and harassment peaceful protesters face in Decatur, Alabama. Initially, the Decatur police responded aggressively to our lawful First Amendment protest, using militarized vehicles and intimidating tactics.
And by that, Terrence Atkins with SIP means
they have grabbed protesters off the sidewalks and arrested them.
We asked the police department if situations like these occurred. Here's the response we received. Quote, since the last update, there has only been one additional arrest for disorderly conduct from Wednesday, October 18, 2023. One individual entered guilty pleas to 3 counts of disorderly conduct pursuant to the plea agreements reached in 2 of the cases. This individual is serving 15 days of a 90-day sentence and was placed on probation, end quote. SIP also mentioned why all 3 officers involved in the shooting were not placed on administrative leave. Here's the reply. Quote, the other officers were placed on administrative assignment, end quote. SIP says security is also a big concern.
Surveillance drones have been flown over homes, probation officers contacted, and neighbors intimidated.
We asked if DPD could verify if surveillance drones are flown over protesters' homes, but did not receive comment yet. The group says they just want to feel safe and know they can trust law enforcement in their own community.
We don't want bad cops in our city, and we definitely don't want them in our communities if they're going to come to our homes and kill us.
In Decatur, Jasmine Bird, Fox 54 News.